This week's been quite a challenging week in terms of the conditions for the sailors. Monday, Tuesday was very, very windy, particularly Monday, particularly inside on Tuesday for the 29er RSX course. Later in the week we've had a range of conditions, right from sort of reasonably big waves Wednesday, probably 12 knots, something like that, dropping off towards the end of the week to give a really good trial. The sailors have done a really great job this week. It has been a long week. We've had long days on the water. Last night some of the fleets didn't get back till sort of 6:45. So it's been a really, really testing week, but hopefully also a really enjoyable week for them. They've performed very, very well. But everybody's been very impressed with the standard of sailing on display. In terms of the process of selection, it's been a very good week in the respect that we've seen really fantastic racing, a full programme actually, with the possible exception of today being a bit light towards the end. So we've seen a full programme, a full range of conditions, and we've actually seen great competition. So rest assured that the guys that have come out on top at the end of this week really deserve whatever comes to them, and they've done a great job to be consistent and hold on, deal with the pressure all the way through the week. Hopefully the week has also provided a good sort of opportunity to hone their routines in preparation for all the summer's international regattas. Hopefully they've got a good opportunity to do a high-profile regatta on multiple course areas, challenging conditions, really well-organised racing, and just test all the processes they're going to encounter with Rule 42 and things like that at the summer regattas, wherever that might be.
Well, firstly, it's been a great mix of conditions, which is exactly what we want. It makes it quite hard for the competitors, I think, when they, one moment it's 20 knots and 2 days later it's 4 knots. But that range is really good for us. And there's 100 more competitors here this week, which is absolutely brilliant, which means the standards are going up, I think.
I think the numbers of competitors have definitely increased since I was a youth, and I'm not sure about the standard. I remember thinking that I was pretty good at the time, so I'm sure that's what everyone here is thinking. But it's been great to see a range of conditions. The first day was actually quite epic on the 420 course, and it's obviously got a little bit lighter every day since, which has been ideal for us and made our job very easy.
The conditions in Turkey, we've been given meteorological conditions of sort of medium winds, but you never quite know, as I'm sure Sarah will testify, wherever you go. Last week it was windy, the week before it was calm, so we bear that in mind, but really the conditions we've had here, a mixture, is exactly what we want. So the preparation they've had through the winter and at these trials means that, I think we've got a really strong team. There's some people who probably have been before, which will really help them pull out the goods on the day.
I think having watched the racing this week, the team look strong in all conditions. We've managed to watch them in everything, and I think the predictions for Turkey are sort of light to medium. As with any regatta, the conditions are generally not as you'd expect, but if that is what it is, then I think we have a strong team across the board. So hopefully we should come back with some medals.
There were some difficult decisions because in two classes, the laser radial and the windsurfers, there were two groups quite close on points, and it's a shame we couldn't race this last day to really, for people to make their claim. But so that was the hardest thing, I think, to see people's frustration at not getting out today.
I think going back into my days as a youth, I remember receiving my letter from Jim Saltonstall, who was the coach at the time, saying I was in the youth squad, and that was the most exciting letter I'd ever received, only to be topped, I think, by winning the Youth Nationals twice. And then the preparation for the Youth Worlds was really intense, and I think the team that are going to Turkey will have the same experience. I know they've got some team building days and some sailing days planned and some training camps, and so hopefully they will all bond really well together and take that forward and support each other when it really counts and get on the water and then do their stuff when it matters.
I think I'd have to add that Sarah was twitching on the laser radial start. She wanted to be out there. Really, you could see her living every moment.
It's been a while, but it was definitely inspiring watching them.